several weeks ago at Scriptus, there was one pen that I loved that actually didn't come home with me because we sold out of them at the booth. And so Mom came home with a JR and I did not. And I absolutely fell in love with a JR that, very similar to the cobalt blue SD that I have, does this sort of opalescent reflecting light thing. And I adored it. And so did everybody else at Scriptus because we sold out. So Esterbrook very kindly sent me one. And now I get to play with it and open it up. And I'm very excited because it is such a stunning pen and I am so excited to see it in person again. It's been about a month since I last saw this pen, and so I'm so excited to see it again. All right, let's take a peek. So much like all the Esterbrook pens, you've got the canvas case, very soft, very padded, very nice. You've got your little warranty card, and here's the pen. So this is the Esterbrook JR in Capri, and you can see the opalescence and how reflective it is. I love this pen. There were actually 3 colors, and this version is the only one that's left. And I just think it's absolutely stunning. And what I love is that even the grip on these pens is opalescent. Like, it's just so stunning with how the light hits it. And so it's the same sort of thing that I love about the cobalt with how it reflects light. JRs do use a slightly smaller nib. They use a size 5 nib. So there's Mom's versus mine. They're such cute pens. And then there's it next to an SD. So there's quite a height difference. But they both reflect light in a similar way. And I would almost say, I don't know if you can tell, like this material is almost all sparkly, like even the dark sections have a little bit of sparkle to them, where this really isn't sparkly, it's just opalescent. This is sparkly, and it's really sparkly. So we are going to grab some colors of ink, because I've grabbed all my swatches. I haven't decided what color is going in this pen. I feel I'm sort of leaning like dark blue. The issue is that most of my dark blues are already in pens. So maybe a purple or maybe a gray. You could do Bayou Berry Mist from Ferris Wheel Press. A very, very dark, moody purple. Or let's grab the grays. All right, I almost feel like none of the grays are blue enough, which, you know, gives me an excuse to buy a new gray. I am leaning towards Bayou Berry Mist, mostly because I think all of these are currently in pens. That's, ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. I think Polar Vortex is going in that pen, unless I find something absolutely incredible in this. That's Madame Mulberry. Kursami, nope. Polar Vortex, you are a winner. Let's go find that ink. This is a Atlas exclusive ink. I keep meaning to buy a bottle of it at Atlas whenever I place an order, but this is actually a sample from the sidewalk sale. So let's open this up. This pen is a medium nib, so I wasn't going to put anything shimmery in it. They do offer it in everything from an extra fine to a stub, but this one's a medium. It's a cartridge converter. You can't eyedropper it because it's got the metal threads. Is it a... It's a snap. I was about to be really excited. I thought it was a twist-in converter. So there's any way that I can do this that I don't make a mess. Oh, that didn't make too bad of a mess. All right. We're filled, we're filled, we're filled. I like how I used a Kleenex when I do have an Esterbrook nib cloth. All right, let's not dump ink everywhere. Let's grab a notebook. Oh, I have ink in all those threads. Especially because it's a metal pen, I just like want to make sure all those threads are as dry as I can get them. Or they're metal threads. I just want to make sure they're as dry as I can get them. And because I did start to twist it in, I am just going to go through it once with a piece of Kleenex. There was a little bit. There's a little air bubble. I always store my pens nib side up for about 24 hours after I ink them if I've got time, just so that any air bubbles have time to settle out. And I will probably do that with this pen. I should have time. This is the Esterbrook JR. With star polar vortex. Medium nib. It almost sounds like it's catching a little bit. But it could just be I'm holding it. I do rotate a little bit, or more than a little bit. And so sometimes it just catches a tiny bit. Whereas somebody that writes, oh yeah, if you're writing absolutely straight, it's fine. And as long as I make sure not to over rotate, it's fine. What I am going to do is, this is a medium size 5. It's a number 5. I have a number 6 in a different Esterbrook pen, and we're going to grab that because I want to see just how much of a difference in size there actually is between a size 5 and a size 6 on paper. So my number 6 is in a pen that you actually haven't seen yet on the channel, because this video bumped this video. So this is the Esterbrook Scarlet. This colorway has been discontinued, so if you see an Esterbrook Scarlet for sale and it's a colorway you want, I would suggest picking it up. So this medium actually going to be juicier than the other medium. I have a feeling these are pretty similar. Sometimes with size 5 to a size 6, there's a big variation. I would say these are pretty much identical. I might actually say that the size 5, just because of the ink that's in it, like looks a little bit wetter. Number 6. And this is a number 5 medium. Yeah, there's something very nice about the number 5 medium. I do really like it. And there's something very nice about this sort of pen model. It feels very similar to the Kaweco Sport. I think you can post them. Yeah, you can post them. The lid's a bit wobbly. I don't know that I would post it. But unposted, it's a very nice length. It's very comfortable. And it's so reflective. just love how it looks. It's one of those pens that is truly sort of jaw-dropping because it's sort of understated, and then you look at it in light and it reflects light so nicely. I remember unpacking them and not being super bright, and then as soon as I saw it in the light, like, it was just absolutely stunning. So thank you very much to Esterbrook for sending this pen along. I'm going to greatly enjoy it. I expect you'll be seeing it a bunch more on the feed. And yeah, let me know if you have a JR. To be honest, it wasn't an Esterbrook pen model that I'd heard very much about until I was at Scriptus. And then I learned how much people liked them. And then I saw one of the vintage Esterbrooks that the JR was based off of, which was super cool. And Mom really likes her JR. So I'm really excited to have one in my collection that I get to play with. They also sent along this gorgeous turtle pen rest and another canvas sleeve. I'm collecting these now, but they're quite nice as pen sleeves go. I tend to use them when I'm throwing a single pen in my purse. So for this weekend, this pen will probably go in this because my 4-pen Galen case is already full, but I do want to take this pen with me. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.